Okay, so welcome back. Well, there are only two more chapters left until the end of Volume 9. It's been a really productive day today. So, these chapters have been an absolute roller coaster since we started. I think Volume 9 is the best volume, like, so far because how everything is just, like, picking up speed at an unbelievable pace. So, let's see what's gonna happen during this chapter. Right now, last chapter 77, we got revealed the motivations behind Riz killing Tim. So yeah, it was pretty sad. Yeah, I'm still processing what I saw and how messed up it is, so I can't really speak on it too much in this recap. But yeah, that's what happened. So we are on chapter 78, a garden of organic fruit, and we have a cover page of Haru and Legacy together. And are these two on good terms or bad? That's what I would like to know because the last time, where is Haru in all this? The last time we saw Haru, legit, it was when Legosi proposed to her and she got mad, rightfully so, and just kind of stormed off, and we haven't seen her since, right? So maybe this is gonna be a Legosi and Haru centric chapter, maybe. Something I'm starting to like realize about these about Beastars and their chapter titles, like a garden of organic fruit. The titles give you no pretty much no idea as to what's gonna happen. Legit, like the chapter that said just an ordinary day. It was actually one of the most pivotal chapters in the in the manga, so up to this point. So it's like, yeah, I don't know nothing, so I can't even like guess. And the cover art is a lie. I'm pretty sure too. So let's jump right into it. All of a sudden, the school called for a 3-day holiday. An extreme development. Is that not normal? There's too much damn homework. So much for a holiday. We haven't even left the dorm. I don't think they meant this to be a holiday if to be a holiday. I don't think they meant this holiday to be a time of rest. We're going back to school tomorrow. I wonder if the teachers will tell us the meaning of this whole thing. I'll get to it. Canines love visitors. Someone knocked on the door. Man, that sucks. 3-day holiday and you stuck doing homework the entire time. Forget that. Forget that. Excuse me, my nose is starting to get a little congested, so hopefully that didn't interfere too much. This is from the school addressed to every room in every dorm. Huh? Thanks. Hey guys, something weird just happened. What is it? Some kind of incident? Let me see. Worsening anxiety. To all the students in this school, let go see is this. You must all be surprised with the sudden news. The next morning, this has been decided after many meetings with the school staff and the board of trustees. Starting next year, the Cherryton School will be segregated into different classes and campuses. What? Bill, the Bengal Tiger, Type B, 17 years old. He's one of those B-type personalities, definitely shows. But wow, that sucks. That I bet it's because of the devourings that have been happening, like around the city. And I'm pretty sure the incident that happened at their school hasn't been helping either. But still, that's a terrible idea. Who thought of this? Really, who thought of that? Who thought of this idea? All that's gonna do is alienate the students even more. Like, because one of the good things we saw from the Riz chapter is that a big carnivore like him socializing with the herbivore, even though it had like tragic consequences, it was actually a good thing. I mean, the thing that was in Riz's control, like he stopped taking his meds and he ended up causing an accident. But that was a choice he made. That shouldn't have affected like carnivores as a whole, but it did. That's a tragic consequence. But what it showed, it was really a good thing. Now imagine if they didn't have any like socialization with carnivores as it was. All that's gonna do is cause a bigger rift than what's happening. So I don't like that. And I'm pretty sure Bill has something to say about that because Bill's one of I love Bill. Bill's one of my favorite characters. He's one of those characters that wears his heart on his sleeve, right? And he actually cares about his herbivore friends, right? He really does. Even though he partakes in meat and stuff like that and he visits the back alley market, he does care. Seriously? Morning. They're gonna be dividing us by floors. Starting next year, carnivores have floors 1 and 2 and herbivores have floors 3, 4, and 5. See, even they put the carnivores on a lower floor too. So clearly, this is a herbivore majority decision that happened in those board of trustees meetings. This is gonna be the last year we'll be sitting together, which means you don't get to copy my homework anymore. Sorry. What? Come on, this is too sudden. How did it come to this? Not a lot we can do about it. Can't you at least pretend to be upset about this? Nah, see, Bill's taking it really hard. And why don't you go to the hospital to get that tongue fixed? Also, all the interspecial clubs will be suspended starting next month. Oh, wait, so is that the end of drama club? That sucks. This is where the real problem is. The drama club is going to be suspended next month. Well, there is club today. I wonder what the guys think about this. That was a shocker, you know? Well, there aren't many interspecial schools these days. I think we should have been segregated sooner. My mom sent a complaint to the school. She's worried about the recent incidents, and all herbivore parents are like that. They don't like their kids being in a school filled with meat-hungry carnivores. Well, I can't say they're wrong. That's messed up. But you can understand, it kind of sucks the situation. You can understand where they're coming from, but segregating them is not the answer to the problem. It's really not. That's gonna make things worse. And kind of feel for Bill. Like he really care. He really cares about he really cares about his club members. Cause Bill came off as a selfish character before, like at the start of the series, but he's really like coming into his own and like really showing his stripes as a leader and stuff like that too. So let's see. Hey, hold on. I'm supposed to be the most optimistic guy in the drama club. I can't get myself down. Bill. Oh, who is it? Oh, that's Els from the first chapter. Hey, Els, you surprised me. Want to walk to a club with me? Mrahahaha. Bill, did you hear the announcement? The club, it's. I like how she came to Bill. That's awesome. She trusts Bill too. Yeah, I know. The club will be suspended at the end of the month. It surprised me because it was so sudden, but there's nothing we can do about it. He says that with a happy face. Man, he's putting on a front, where in reality he's torn up about this. He really loves everyone in the club, even Legacy. Really? Cause this school's gonna be segregated whether we like it or not. Be glad, else you'll be safer this way. Ooh, I wonder how she's gonna take that because what I like about this series is that the women aren't they aren't the stereotypical like shonen anime girls that ditzy cutesy must be protected blah 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 all that crap that I absolutely hate. They actually have spine, backbone, opinions of their own, and I'm pretty sure Els is one of those characters. Like just from the little we've seen of her, she's not one to just like lay down and just like accept things the way they are. Kind of like Haru, you know. And this is something Legacy would say quite honestly. You'll be safer this way. I feel like that's demeaning her. In my opinion, that's kind of demeaning her and underestimating what she wants in her own strengths. You know? So this is really sad. This is good, right? Coward. You have no right to say any of that. There you go, Elsa. You tell him. Else? I don't want you talking about my safety. Didn't you sneak herbivore meat from a place called the Back Alley Market? What? How did you know? It's a well-known rumor in the club. Not just you eating meat, also that you said if I was a female tiger, you would so hit that. I know all of your I know all of your misdeeds. What? Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, so she knows. This is wonderful. This is actually quite beautiful because Els knows about Bill, like as a character and as a person, and yet she still trusts him. Look at this face she's making here. She's scared. She doesn't want to be separated from them, even though. Okay, so even though Bill's an asshole, he's her asshole. You know, that's her friend, and she trusts him. Even though she knows about what he's been doing. So that's, oh man, Beastars is something else. That, mm, that's one. This is just so good. You would so hit that if I was a female tiger. But even so, I still enjoy being with you because I know your good sides just as much as your bad sides. That's the sociability, and that's why I love Drama Club, and I'm sure that's why Bill loves Drama Club too. They're free to be themselves and show parts of themselves they wouldn't be able to show anywhere else, which is really, really sad because that's how their school should be. That's how society should be. And if Drama Club is like some like experiment to see if it's possible for herbivores and carnivores to truly get along, they should really use that. I don't know how they can spin that, but man, hell, make Bill a Beastar. That'd be sick. I'm pretty sure he'd abuse his authority, but I'm sure he'll mean well eventually. Ah, that's great. But even so, I still enjoy being with you because I know your good sides just as much as your bad sides. That's the sociability. That's that's what that's what I was talking about with the Riz and Tim relationship. Like Tim got a glimpse of something scary and he pushed back a little too hard and he ended up getting killed because of it. But Els, I believe because she got socialized with Legacy and got to understand him as a character, she became a lot more open-minded, like as a character, and we get to seeing that character growth that kind of happened off screen right now. Oh, and another thing that was quite tragic in the beginning that I keep forgetting. Uh, Tim wanted to confess to Els about how he felt, but he didn't. Before he died, he didn't even know that Els already had a boyfriend. That's what made his death so sad, and I feel like a lot of people forget about that, and that's what kind of got me like into Beastars like at the start as well about like how real the relationships are. And you get to see it now. It's not just black and white. It's actually quite gray, and there's so much dimension to these character relationships as well. That's what I like about it. It's pretty good. Really good. Well done. Stop it. Calm down. Oh, so back when alright, so Elsa's having flashbacks about the good she's seen in Bill, like when Tao accidentally ripped off Kibi's arm and he was trying to comfort Tao to get him to calm down. This is a flashback to that. And then, Els, I want you to read this manga. Okay, they share manga together. Leave the heavy lifting to me. And Bill being considerate by helping Els lift heavy stuff because, she has a weaker frame. Oh, and even back in the early chapters during the Meteor Festival, when the lights went out, Legacy put everyone together. And Bill helped too. He was like, the power's out. The carnivores need to huddle around the herbivores. Oh, Bill said that. I thought Legacy said that. Anyway, okay, Bill did that too. So he takes a lot of initiative. Like man, I said it before. He's like, yo, herbivores are assholes sometimes, but these are our assholes and no one's gonna hurt them. So, man, I fucking love Bill. He's such a good character. Let's go. I don't know, I just get hyped whenever it's a Bill chapter. I'm like, yeah, it's Bill. Reminds me of my Bill. Anyway, Like literally, his name's Bill. One of my friends, Bill. Anyway, so why are you so quick to give up on the club? Okay, that's enough, else. You're not used to being mad. I apologize. For more reasons than one, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Let's talk to the guys about it. I want the club to continue as much as you do. Let's go to the training hall. That was a pretty nice talk. Yeah, that was real inspiring. They were listening. Students were listening to that. Oops. Okay, so they get to the drama club. Guys, did you hear about the announcement? Everyone's there, and looks like they're having a majority decision. Oh, hey guys, you're late. Now we've got everyone on board. Is that put 2 marks for we should continue the club? Oh, okay, so they were having a meeting about that. The majority decision. We should continue the club. Those are the marks right there. We should do as our teachers say, and there's 1 mark right there. Who did that? Who's the asshole that did that? There's actually 1 vote for doing as the teachers say, so everyone's on board. I like how. See, this is a feel good moment. You get to see how unified Drama Club is. They love each other. That's like, that's their family. They're like a close knit group. That's awesome. That's really sweet. Alright, now, we've got everyone. Now we need to focus on what to do next. Yeah, that's great. All of the club's thoughts were the same. Did you have a fight with Else? Hell no, you idiot. The baseball club. This isn't right. Yeah, it's so unreasonable. The judo club. Our fighting spirit will not be silenced. Yeah. Even the manga club. Oh, excuse me. Hey, are they gonna suspend every club in the school? We're not gonna stop. Okay, so everyone's coming together. That's awesome. The clubs of our school are now showing a sense of solidarity like never before. This is exactly the time for us to act, Chief. So we have the PR team right here. Chief, this is a problem just the same as all the other clubs. Let's make an article to give a voice to all the students. Make a deadline or die. Quit your preaching, Nimrods. Don't you understand how much influence a school paper has? We will make our enemies out of the teachers. Our paper speaks for the school, which is why we must respect their decision. But we want to continue making the school paper. Yeah, and we've got just the idea for our next article. Exactly. We've gone through so much while enduring nagging and griping. We got through every challenge we faced because of your cuteness. This is what coexistence is all about. Stay cute for the rest of your life, Chief. Oh, you looking down on me? That's awesome. They want to coexist together. They're like, yo, this is a school. This is unity right here. And you see this? This reminds me of that one picture that got turned into a meme. It's like 2 strong arms, one black strong arm and one white strong arm, like coming together and just literally, just coming together. So let's see what it says. This is the school wave. News of club suspension brews a storm of opposition. The ties between carnivore and herbivore will be put to the test. The Cheriton School has announced that the school will segregate the carnivores and the herbivores and will suspend all interspecial clubs. There is one thing that is made clear from these 2 announcements. The Cheriton School is debilitating in its entirety. The adults of the school say their decision was acted upon those continuous tragic incidents in mind. That is not true. What they are really doing is repeating the same mistake that the other segregated schools are doing, choosing to ignore the main problems of our society. Our society is run by the idea of coexistence and is filled with various kinds of darkness as well as hope. Is it not the purpose of a school to teach these things to its students? For now, at least, it is clear that we teenage students are experiencing these things right now. This has spurred the many clubs in the school into action. We will not be suspended. The students have spoken. We want our school to remain desegregated. Don't be an adult and encourage division. Instead, think about what is right. See, that's very grown up and very awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. It starts with the kids. It really does. The young adults. the mood in church and school is changing. That's awesome. And Legosi's seeing this. It's like you can see the wind blowing. That's called in media. That's called the winds of change, and it happens when something important happens, like in a story. So that's cool. That's it. That's it for chapter 78. This was a really refreshing chapter to see. Awesome. Well, that was it. I'll see you during the next one.